Here in a bit, a few seconds.
Okay.
Also, let me lock the doors and clean up. Read, I read, read, I
Dad,
read.
this guy copies her, right?
All right, we're live.
Are
Oh,
we, are we real?
what it is? Yeah, we're live, man.
Okay, I'm trying to see it live on my Facebook. Yeah.
Yo, what up? You already know what time it is, man. It's Thursday, 8 p.m. Central Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard
That's it.
Time, and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Shout out to the Patreon supporter, Johnny, coworker, Young cousin, childhood friend, and Frankie. And then that's it. I think Ling, or I forgot one of the dudes. Peng. Peng dropped out on us. But hey, thanks Peng for sticking around, man. So yeah.
We'll come back around. We'll come back around. No worries, brother. Thank you for supporting. We love you. He's on the chat sometimes too. I'll be seeing him sometimes still. Shout out to you, Ping. Peter, how's your week been, man? I know it's been a minute. I know the Riz February has ended 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Before Valentine's Day. Um,
It was a good
how's your week
experiment.
been?
It's a good experiment.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it so much. Episode 1 and episode 2 was mid. But it was cool, man. The questions was cool and the whole experiment. I think we in the future, if we do anything like that, then we'll go into it more prepared and ready to just hit the ground running. But that was fun. But this week, man, I had my wisdom tooth pulled out. So they give
Mm.
you options. I don't know if you've ever done this or know anybody who did this, but they give you option to numb your face, to take laughing gas, or to just knock you out cold. I took numbing because I ain't what I'm saying. I was gonna witness everything and just gonna you know take it like a man. So I see your face. I see your face. You look concerned, as you should be, cause that shit the day after, man, it hurt so much. It was just like a constant pain. Like I told my wife to take off work, cause I was like, dude, I'm gonna yell at these kids, and it's not gonna be because of the kids. It's gonna be because of the pain. But this morning I'm doing a lot better. I was spitting out like blood this morning, but now it's more saliva ish. Still a little pink. But the doctor did pretty good because I know there's some horror stories out there where people took out their wisdom tooth and it wasn't so great. But this is not the case. This is really good. Yeah, they gave me some
Was it
medicine.
hurt?
What was that?
Was it hurting
This morning a
in the
little
beginning?
bit.
In the
Yesterday.
beginning,
Yeah,
before.
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, dude, that shit. It was just because like it was still numb, right? When I left the place, dude, the whole actual surgery took like 30 minutes, 45 minutes to do both sides. So I mean, I was surprised that it was that quick. But afterwards, right, the numbing part started to disappear, and as it was disappearing, the pain was just starting to elevate and elevate, and then so I a little bit of anxiety. I thought that shit was just gonna really inflame, but it didn't. Thanks to oxycodone, uh, I slept like a baby. um, but man, they gave me 800 milligrams of ibuprofen, so that's helping too. But for the most part, right now, like I don't feel. I mean, I can feel that it's not normal back here, but like in terms of pain, I'm at like a maybe at 1 to 10, I'm at like a point five. So pretty good stuff. They know what they're doing.
I I'm gonna have to get my wisdom tooth pull out sometime too, and that sounds painful, man.
Oh yeah,
Sounds painful.
dog in the chair, dude. When you hear all the, I'm just like, whoa, shit, what the fuck is going on? And homeboy is like just, and I'm just like, who? And then the nurse helping me, she's like, I was like, damn, dude, they putting some muscle into this, dude. But I can't feel shit. You know, I'm just
Are
witnessing.
you
What?
Interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
I'm awake the whole time, bro. I'm just like, and then the doctor's talking to me too. He's like, "You good?" And I'm like,
uh,
and then the nurse was talking to the doctor. I think this is kind of like a technique to calm the tension in the room. But she was like,
yeah.
"Hey, did you get that Amber Alert yesterday?" Doctor's like, "What? What are you talking about?" And then they're talking about that, you know. And I'm just like, I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. But
They fucking up. Oh shit, we got the wrong tooth. Damn.
yeah.
What about the Amber Alert?
Oh shit, dog, that'd be crazy, dog.
Uh,
I check my teeth. I'm like, why is there two missing on this side? What the fuck?
uh,
Oh shit, that'd be wild, bro. But man, that's pretty much my week, man. I mean, it's just work, and then Monday through Thursday, or Monday through Wednesday, I had the surgery on Wednesday, and then here we are today, Thursday.
mm.
Yeah. How's your week, brother?
Started school. Awesome.
Congrats.
Man, so much homework, bro. Like after the first day, it's just
How many classes?
homework. I took 3.
Oh, damn. Yeah, you busy then. You busy.
So I just finished 4 assignments before I even got on here. And I got things due by Sunday, so I'm like, I gotta study. I gotta work, man. I gotta.
When's the last time you had to study for something?
So actually, I was working on a pitch
Okay.
for a company.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
That was pretty cool too. So it took me about 2 days to get that pitch done.
Heck yeah.
It's pretty dope. I wish maybe I can show you guys, but it's pretty legit too. Pretty legit. But yeah, that's what's happening. It's been raining all week. I love the rain when it rains here. Everything just smells better afterwards. It doesn't smell like piss all the damn.
It washes away the piss.
Yeah, smells good, man. But everything's good. I think everything is just kind of coming back together. Finding out my schedule, waking up earlier, things like that.
Dope, man. That's awesome, man. Congrats. Proud of you, man. Going to school
Yeah,
for cybersecurity and something else, marketing, right? Or
mainly cybersecurity. Hopefully, I'll be done in a year or year and a half.
dope.
I'm gonna take summer school and get that over with ASAP. The only thing is just like my work hours. I'm only working 2 days a week now, and I gotta balance. I gotta figure it out.
Yeah.
I gotta figure it out.
I'm sure you will.
So-
You always do. Cool, man. So today, episode 42, brother. It's episode 42 is called Ice Cream and Broth. Because that's what I've been eating since. Well, that's what I'm going to be eating for the next probably a week or two. Because of these. I don't want to get this shit infected. And I don't want it to open up the scar. So that's why today's episode is called Ice Cream and Broth. In the description, I said, share a win that you experienced this week in the comments. So, yeah.
Okay, a win. What's a win for you this week? Other than taking out your wisdom tooth.
Whew. Fuck. I don't know, man. I was gonna use that, but if you said I can't use that, then let me get a little bit more creative. I'm gonna look around. How about you? Share your win while I'm thinking.
One of the wins. One of the wins is I had the courage to talk to a chick that I was eyeing at school.
Oh, nice.
So that was yeah, I consider that as a win.
Okay.
And the courage to not pay for parking and didn't get a ticket.
Oh, no. Okay.
So
That is a win. Okay. Cool.
yeah, that's the win. Like, man, why am I paying $2 for the whole damn day? I bet nobody checks. And I tried it, and
Sure enough,
nothing.
nobody checks.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's rich.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got to win.
Okay.
I did laundry today. Normally I don't do laundry. My wife does it. So I did it.
There you go.
I did it.
There you go. We love the wins, man.
Wins on
Love the
wins.
wins. I gotta do laundry. Now they remind me. I gotta do laundries.
Yeah, there you go. Wins on wins, brother. Cool, man.
You know how crazy how this has turned, how you got a better camera now, and then
Reverse.
I'm on the cell phone. Oh, that's crazy, dude.
Sometimes it happens, man. It's all right. Sometimes it happens. It's called technical difficulties. That's what it is, man. Hey, I can't hear you anymore, dude. Hey, yo, I can't hear you anymore, dude. Is your mic turned off? I can't hear you. Technical difficulties, dog. I can't hear you. If you can't see the green around your screen there, then you ain't saying nothing on the Discord. All right. So while you figure that out, everybody watching, share a personal win down below in the comments. Something that you've achieved this week, or something that you've experienced as good that happened this week to you. Share that down in the comments, man. We wanna participate in that win. Oh, Frankie's gone. Oh man, I don't want to start the video without him, man. But I guess what to say? We on episode 42. We've come a long way. I think this would technically be like 44 if we didn't do the dating stuff. But we did do the dating stuff, so we'll be at 44 episodes. So we're only like 8 episodes away from it officially a year. Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. Holy shit.
Yeah, you were shitting on your phone, and then your phone mic was all like, "Say that again, motherfucker! Say that again!"
I didn't touch nothing. That's crazy, bro.
That's funny,
motherfucker.
With that being said, man, you ready to go into these videos? With that being said, man.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, cool.
If you heard,
I really gotta step it up, man. Quality to this should be
It's all right,
standard, you know.
Well, you about to upgrade your gear, so you know what I'm saying. Once that comes through, then it's just back to normal again. Okay, here we go. This is a video you shared. What? So did you already watch this, or is this just something you put out of your butt?
I've already seen this.
Okay.
if you hurt a good guy, he will never look at you again. He will never even think about you again. It takes a lot for a guy to break up with you. Men don't like to break up with women. Men like to keep women around, and a lot of men will keep a woman to a certain distance to where he can tolerate her, but he won't effectively let her go. A lot of times men will let go of a relationship because of their actions. They'll mess up, they'll start to care less, and it'll often cause a woman to break up with them. The majority of breakups are women breaking up with men. But when a man comes to you and sits you down and says, hey, I don't want to continue this anymore, and he breaks up with you, that is a red flag. That is a 911 emergency. That is something that is typically going wrong, more so with you. I'm not saying it's every situation, but men don't break up with women like that. So when you hurt a good man, not only are you doing him a favor by helping him find somebody better, but you're also going to haunt yourself for the future, because that karma will come back. And when you're unable to find a guy that takes you seriously and you want to go back to him, oftentimes you'll find him not even knowing your name, not even having your number saved, and completely moved on and giving everything that you wanted to another girl that probably deserves it.
Interesting.
This is dedicated to my ex, man. Uh,
Interesting. Okay.
it was yeah, it was like directly. Yeah, I was like, yeah, bitch,
Okay.
yeah, bitch. I
You know,
know.
you mentioned her a
Yeah,
few times on this podcast. You know, I think one of the some of the in some of the comments that you made, right? You said that like it was her fault. At the same time, it was your fault. You know, what do you got to say to that?
it's true.
Okay.
But I didn't give up though. Uh, it was disloyalty that made me really give up. Dishonest.
Yeah. That was
Um,
the line that she crossed. Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, of course, I was a bad person. Of course, I did shitty things. But I was always determined to cross the line with it. You know, to finish up.
I didn't fuck no other pussy. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know.
This dick was hers and hers only. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get it.
So you know, yeah, lines were crossed. So that's really what he was saying there too.
Oh man. You know, it's tough, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, but she sounded like she's a solid person, you know. And then I don't know if she was promiscuous in the past, but you know, what I just kind of wonder what kind of mindset do you got to be to say, hey, you know what? I'm with this person. They fucking up. They not, you know, they not who they used to be, right? And then we talked a little bit. They not improving so much. I'm gonna go fuck this piece over here. You know what I'm saying? Like what kind of mindset does a person have to be to cheat? You know what I'm saying? That's the
Sick.
sick bastard.
Uh, you know what? She blamed it on I guess depression. I believe.
Okay, okay.
Uh, she blamed. I think it was just emotion based. And it was easier, I guess, to find somebody
To blame it on
that
something.
was already, you know, was already well off. Um, it was easier for her. So
Dog. Well, the way you described it, is she put some effort into that. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, I went to the bar, I had too much drink, and then this hot guy hit me up, and then we fucked, and you know, I don't want to put your business out there, but you know, just it sounds like you have to you have to really plan that shit out. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, she definitely like planned it for sure, bro. It took her like a month. She was already talking to the dude
Wow, that's crazy, man.
for a while,
Like
and
what kind
then
of like
decided to go straight
like
up.
there's levels to that cheating, right? Is that
Yeah,
drunken mistake, and then there's that I've been planning this shit out, man.
yeah. The narcissist too, but like she's just like, oh, I that's not cheating though. We already broke up. I'm like, you still lied to me, man. Anyways, I don't want to go back to that position. I'm over it. It happens.
Yeah,
But I'm definitely aware of the street girls. So
man, it's crazy. But yeah, I like that video, man. It says a lot about the I guess the state of mind, right? For men and women. I think I think most of that is true, man. Like how a guy like treats a relationship, right? That because I guess it goes back to like it takes more effort for a guy to court a girl, right? A girl, she's got endless opportunities, So I think when a guy is in a relationship that he cares about, and when it does come time to break up, he's probably already gone through some red flags and had to compromise, a few bit of time. And now I'm talking about a good man, right? And so, he's probably trying to adjust, trying to, communicate and do all these things before the last resort is divorce or a breakup. And then for perhaps women, right, is that like because she has more options, because she knows, especially if they're young, right? They know, they understand that they have more options, and they can just pick up another dude, or they probably been planning this, right? And then got dudes lined up in their DMs. So I think because like women are more emotional people, and then guys are more kind of like the problem solvers or the logic, right? When they communicate, it's through logic, and so I think when that emotional decision, right, of breaking up, either she's against it or for it, and then I don't know, the perspective is just, it'd be nice to have a woman's perspective on this, but I think coming from a man's perspective, 100% that we want to ideally make breaking up the last option. What do you think?
Yeah, I think. I mean, not. I mean, obviously, not all men are the same, but I think majority
Good men.
men.
I'm talking about good men.
Yeah. If the men that are invested in you, the men that went out of their way to, take care of you, to, make sure you're okay, and putting their life on the line to protect you, those men. I'm sure there's some shitty men that don't give a dang, and you know cheats on you and whatnot. There's those two for sure. But I think in general, men has a lot to lose, and I feel like if men decide to commit to one girl, like they will commit. Like if they decide they're gonna commit to a girl, they commit. Um, I think
Well, I
that's
think I
definitely.
think also, right, it's easier for a guy to commit because it's like women aren't just falling on their laps most of the times. You know what I'm saying? And then for women, it's like dicks are all in their face, all the time, just trying to penetrate. And then so there's that piece too, I believe, in a relationship. And so I think like a guy is in a position where now he's like you finally put all this effort into trying to court this girl, right? You built some time with her, not just in a relationship, but you've kind of built a little bit of a life together already, and then I guess things don't work out, whatever that may be. So I think like like I think that's why what is it, like time in a relationship is very important before you decide to make it official, like marriage. Like there's some special cases, like me and my wife, like we had, I think we dated for like long distance dated for like a few months before I made the move. But those are like rare instances where that works. But then the concept is still the same, where it's like both parties have to commit, and then have to accept that they're imperfect beings committed to each other to grow together and create a life. So from the like me and my wife, like we're already had that mindset of we're gonna do this till the day we fucking die, right? Before we even decided that we're gonna get married. But so I don't know, man. Like I think it's probably your upbringing, your family, who you hang around with, and just the city and state and the city that you're in. That really dictates what makes a successful relationship too.
Yeah, that's true. Cause a girl from LA versus a girl in the Midwest are different. Because a girl from LA, she has way more options to choose, and options every day too. It's not versus a girl from the West, like a small town girl. Like she doesn't have nobody else. Like an ugly person at the Midwest could become a 10 just because that's the only person you've been seeing every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I think I saw a video where they're saying like a Midwestern chick who's a 10 is a LA 7.
yeah, yeah.
I'm like, damn, yeah, really. I've only been to LA once, but man, it was just like beautiful people everywhere, dude. I'm like, damn, dude, this town would fuck me up, dude.
Yeah, there's not. One thing that I noticed too. I went back to Oklahoma was like there's a lot of fat people, and
Yeah,
like I've never really realized it. That I went back and like,
bro, it's
damn,
crazy.
everybody's fat. Fuck. Have you seen the movie? What is it? Wally, where like there's a bunch of fat people in the.
Yeah,
Was it Wally?
Wally. Yeah, yeah, it's Wally.
It was like that, dude. Like, holy shit, everyone's just like
It's
fat in their car and like just
crazy, bro. Yeah,
damn versus hair. Like, everyone is at least decently fit. But yeah, you may see fat people now and then, but um, majority are like decent people. Not
yeah.
like freaking people everywhere. That's tough.
That's hilarious, bro. That's hilarious, bro. Cause I see that. I
Yeah,
see that when I go Walmart. Like we get our groceries delivered, but whenever I do step out of this house, I'm just like, dude, it's a sea of obese people, bro. It's crazy, dude.
damn.
Man, dude, that's why like I'm
Uh,
still kind of, like okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm 160 right
yeah,
now, but that's only because like my body hides it well. But man, I just can't in my mind, I just can't let it get there, man. You know?
yeah,
Oh, that's crazy, bro.
yeah. That's tough, man. I mean, I'm getting fat myself too, but I'm not like obese. Um, I worry sometimes. But anyways, man. Yeah, that's
That's a good video, man. Thanks for sharing.
one
All
video.
right, you ready for mine? I think you
Let's
like.
go for
I
it.
think I think you like mine, man. Here we go.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I think.
Nope. This way.
Oh, match! Good job. Good job.
Hi.
Oh, I got some.
Yeah, bitch. Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right, is that it? Okay. I think I seen the one that they had more matches. I didn't see that part. I seen the other part, I believe.
Oh yeah. Okay. How do you feel about that, man?
Uh, that's cool. Um, what I've noticed because I watched the other part that like, they kind of have like a similar taste. Those are like the matches. They kind of dress the same, kind of almost kind of look the same. Those are like you can kind of tell the matches, which is cool. Um, what's funny, dude? Like we have these ideas, and sometimes I hate it because I'm like, man, I thought of that shit, but I just
Yeah.
never ex.
Yeah.
You
Oh
know
yeah.
what I mean? Like,
No,
and
that
and and
that
it's there.
that whole setup right there take money, man. You have to time, energy, and money to have the camera crew, to have this rent
Yeah,
out the space, and then you got to pay these
get it.
people to come in and then play this experimental stuff. And oh yeah, dog, like it's good ideas, man. It's just the execution. That's it, man. You know.
You know what I mean? Okay, so like, it's very doable. But yeah, like you said, it takes time and money. If I had money, dude, yeah, for sure. Like that, I would just hire people to fucking do it for me. Hire an agency to get all the people for me.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And yeah, get a studio. Yeah, I'll be easy peasy. But trying to do something like that with no money, man, you run out of friends, dude. Like we did the blind dating thing, and the only people we invited was our friends,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
They came
that was
through,
like
man. Shout out to the homies, man. Y'all came through, man.
they came through, but we can't do it again because it's gonna be the same people,
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, obviously we're trying to make it more public, but um, that's funny. I eventually want to do something like that down the road too. So I got some good ideas, man. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
I got some good ideas.
You ever thought about like doing like those single shot where you just like hey, or maybe set up a camera and then a table and then just out in L.A. somewhere.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. What Jimmy, was it Jimmy Chang? Jimmy
Zhang, the Chinese guy.
Zhang?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, yeah. I thought about it, but I don't know. That was just never something that I actually executed.
Yeah.
And you know what I did though, but we never published was a quick date. We call it quick date. We had like different strangers having like dates. But I've never posted it for some reason. Anyways,
That sounds cool. But yeah, man. So that video, man, I showed that video because that's the Tinder game. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're only on there, like guys are only on there to get the cooch. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And then the women on there only there to get the dick. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it's a hookup. It's a hookup.
Hey, somebody's trying to call you, and I'm declining them. Okay, but
Yeah,
so yeah,
yeah,
that's what these apps. We talked about it before. These apps, they're like if you want to get like a in-depth, relationship, or if you want to get into something serious and something of quality. Quality people ain't on there. You know what I'm saying? And then so like this experiment was pretty cool because now you're face to face with the person, and then now they get the power to swipe left or right. And I think, like for me, and then I wonder, you know what I'm saying? Like if I was in the dating game today, you know what I'm saying? Like how would I do? And how would I do it? Because it's like I'm only honestly I'm only the way I am right now because of the shit that happened to me and what I have now. I have a great wife and beautiful kids and my mom and then so like if that didn't exist, right? And I kept doing the dumb bullshit I kept doing. Who would I be today, and how would I do as a single person? I think I'd still be a degenerate, but I don't know.
I think you'll be an emotional wreck, man. To be honest,
Dog, I'll be on Grinder, dog. That's how bad I think it'll be, dog.
hey,
I'll just be spreading my booty cheek, bro. Just desperate to get human affection, dog.
any kind of love.
Yeah, I think, man, I don't know, man. I think that's where I'd be, but thank God I'm not. but why did I bring that up, man? I forgot what the fuck I was saying.
You've always wanted that, huh?
Coming
the truth.
Coming out of the closet. Oh shit.
The truth. You've thought about it.
Oh,
It's
shit.
okay, man. Everybody's a little bit gay sometimes.
Dog, I'm sweating. I'm a little sweaty now. No, I shouldn't have said that. I said too much.
There's no shame.
Let's go
You're
on
not
to the. I think I said too much. Let's go on to the next video. Oh shit, dog, that's funny. It was supposed to be a joke, but it came out as a confession.
It's
God damn, bro.
not like question.
Oh
That's fun.
shit, bro. Okay, here's this next video.
Hey babe, did you take out the trash? Why not? It's Tuesday. You know it comes every Tuesday. You know what? It's fine. I'll do it. I do everything around here anyway, so nothing new. Hello, my love. How was work? That's good. Hey baby, do you mind taking out the trash for me? Thank you.
How
Ooh,
do you feel about that one, man?
I think it's pretty accurate, man. I think the first one means that she's fucking another dude, and that dude forgot to take out the trash, so she put the blame on you. The second one, she still like loves him. I think that kind of shows a lot too, because like I think just more obviously more respectful, more gentle, more communicative, and yeah. But I think that's a really good example, though. How you say things is so important to your loved one or anyone you love. And
Well, okay. So that's dope what you said, but so you notice how she labeled it though, right? The first one is masculine, and then the second one was feminine. So like, how do you feel
Yeah.
about the labels on that?
It's true. The first one seems like she's doing. Taking out the trash, right? Is that a guy thing? I guess it's more label of a guy thing, right? That's what guys are supposed to do, is to take out the trash, right? Because it's a dirty work, it's heavy, and it's a guy thing versus washing dishes, right? Um, I like the label. I like the label because it was a guy's job, a guy's duty, right? And the way she said it was as if she was in a like, I'll do it myself. I'll do the guy's job. That's how it sounded like.
All right. So when you're in a relationship and you have to be masculine, is that how you sound like?
Is that how I sound like?
Yeah.
No. No.
You know, so that's what I'm talking about. Like that's how she chose to label it. I think the tonality of masculine is there, but then like the language, you know what I'm saying, the choice of words and the language was very demeaning. And then when it's masculine, why does it have to be demeaning? Because you could definitely have been masculine, but didn't have to be like, I'll fucking do it because I do everything anyways. You know what I'm saying?
This is lesbian stuff. Okay? This is not male, female. This is lesbian stuff that we're talking. We're not talking about male and and girl here. We're talking about lesbian masculinity and female. Anyways, that's the difference, I feel.
Okay.
But yeah, the language is not there though. Yeah, definitely for sure. But tonality, yeah, it's a shitty attitude versus a more pleasing attitude.
Yeah. Okay. Because I was like, man, dude, like when I saw that, and then she said, the masculinity, you know what I'm saying? I was like, no, that's just being a bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're doing right there. You're just being a bitch, you know? So that
Being petty.
I did not agree with the language and then the word choices, right? Or the label. If you're gonna label it correct. You're being a bitch, So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you.
Do you have is there an incident that had happened to you? Like just being
Oh yeah,
upset with not taking out the trash?
yeah, dude. Or not so much the trash part, but just like me and my wife. You know what I'm saying? Like I guess recently, right? So one of my wife's duty is to kind of plan the kids' curriculum, or at least keep them on track, right? And I kind of facilitate that piece, but she does, more of the lifting on that part, on that, or she's more hands-on with it, right? So she does the math and the reading with them and making sure that they're, she buys the books and makes sure, she runs the books by me, and then I approve it, and she buys it, and then she goes through the book. And so she does that, and she has to. Other assignments are easy. They just rip the page off the book, and then they're done with that, and they move on to the next one. So she's responsible for that. An hour with the kids of just math and reading, academics. And then, I think for the past like month or two, she's, it's been non-existent. The kids haven't been, like, if they do math and reading, it's for like maybe 10 minutes, So I got her on to her about doing that. But I wasn't nurturing like the second video. I was like the first video, pretty much, I was just like, so as of lately, I don't know if you know this, but you haven't been doing this. You need to do this. And then whenever she try to butt in, trying to make some kind of, I'm just like, no, you have been doing this. Just do this. All I ask is for an hour of just math and reading. You haven't come up with, curriculum. You haven't bought up new books. All the old ones are outdated now. They're moving on to new shit. Just do that, right? And because I mentioned it twice to her before, nicely, and then it just doesn't quite, register until I say it in a certain tone, and then I choose, certain mean words, and then she starts moving, and then things starts to get going, and then I feel like the bad guy, but sometimes you gotta be the bad guy to get shit going. Oh.
I'm glad you mentioned that because so I was listening to this. I listened to this guy named Dr. K, and there was a situation of communicating, right? And it really related to kind of what you're saying and how to communicate with each other and how to kind of like guide them guide them correctly with them answering it other than you answering it for them, right?
Yeah.
So the example that he gave was like this, right? It's like if you're a math teacher and you have a lesson to teach, right? And you're telling them 2 plus 4, no, 2 plus 2 is 4. They keep on saying 2 plus 2 is 6, right? And you're like, no. But you keep on telling them they're wrong. You're wrong. This is how you're supposed to do it. This is how you're supposed to do it. You're telling them the answer. But they don't know. Right? So
Yeah.
the way to
Coach them.
solve the situation
Yeah.
is to ask questions and to let them answer how important it is.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm gonna use your scenario.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just using your scenario, right?
Yeah.
It's like example, right? If she's not buying or helping your kids with certain things, right? So you ask her like how important it is. Is it important for our kids to be, to achieve things? And she's gonna say yes, right? And then you're gonna ask, okay, how important is it? And then she's gonna answer. She's gonna, because she knows the answer. You both know the answer to this, but she's not doing it because she's losing the motivation and the reason why, right? So the whole point of this is to have her answer how important it is, other you telling her how important it is. Because hey, you're supposed to be doing this and this and this, even though you told her so many times. You gave her the math problem, the situation. This is what it is, but she sees it, but she keeps on doing 2 plus 2 plus 6. But you ask, okay, why do you think it's 6? What is it? It's crazy how they communicated it, the problem, so where they solve it. I'll send you the podcast, bro. He's amazing. He's a psychologist. Beautiful.
That's real good. So I didn't see quite the relationship version. I saw more of a like in a corporate setting, right? As a leader, how do you get, your subordinates to do what they're supposed to do, right? And then so it was more of exactly what you said. Actually, it was just frame things in a way where it's in a question form for them to solve down, but then you're kind of guiding them to the answer is what it is. Yeah, I could
Yeah.
have, but man, that takes a lot of patience, man, and I don't want to be patient. I just want to be like, hey, bitch, do this. You fucking up
But
here.
but that's the answer, because that's the answer to the next scenario, because it's gonna happen again.
Oh yeah,
And now you're using, it's gonna happen the third time, whatever it may be. But if you solve it right there and then, the next time you're moving bricks.
Yeah.
I'm like, remember how, example, if it happens again, hey, remember how we wanted to achieve this goal? Like, to be able to do that, we have to, do this. Well, like, don't. It's just like you're not using the word should. Like, you should. Should was like out of the picture. You should do this. You should. And because once you say you should, it means it's like you're attacking now.
Oh yeah, I was. I was definitely.
Yeah.
I wanted to get that. That was my message right there. Dog. He's like, hey, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, I thought that was kind of cool. I thought it was kind of important in how to communicate it correctly. But I'll send you the podcast. But it's pretty interesting. It's I learned a lot from
Hey,
it.
thanks for calling me out. I appreciate that. You do that every time. every time I bring up these scenarios, you always, hey man, change your perspective. So I appreciate that, man. I definitely can. I need to work. That's my wife's love language is words of affirmation. So I'm definitely stabbing her with knives when I do it my way.
And it's you guys have your whole life together. So it's all about communicating.
Oh man, I just
Um,
I'm stressful. I'm stressed just thinking about having to do that. Because my mom the same way. Because it's like I feel like because I'm familiar with that method. What it is like you're kind of training them to problem solve on their own, because like
Yeah.
because like those same questions, right, that you're doing for them, like I'm doing for myself. Like, how come I feel this way today, right? Why do I feel sad, or why do I feel unmotivated? Maybe because I need to do this and I need to try this, and then so in the same way, right, if I were to play that scenario again, like, hey wife, let's talk. So I've noticed for about a month and a half now that we have been spending less time with our kids in terms of the academic aspect of things. I think everything we do very well. Spending time with them, making sure they know that they're loved, they're fed, they're healthy. They're very smart kids. But I think what we could do better is or perhaps like maybe I frame it that way, and then I had it for a second, but
mention how important it is. I think it's like, hey, we're lacking on it. How important is it for our kids? How important is the education for you? And if it's really important, okay, like now we understand that it's still priority. So how do we go about it now?
Yeah.
Because understanding the motive behind that makes sense to move, other than like to move to, you know what I mean? I think defining, the motivation.
Yeah. I probably should be going to a therapist to get all this rage out.
It's a free session today.
You're right. Okay, check this out. Okay, 2 more videos.
All right.
Man, that was good, man. That was a good.
George.
That was a good little thing we did right there, man. All right. It's ironic because this next video is pretty good.
Your children, the ones that I did not create, they're allowed to do what you do. They sleep all day. They don't come out of the room. They don't do what they need to do.
Wait a minute, hold up. I want you to come over here. I want you to watch this. Let me show you something. Go sit over there. I have a little concern because your sons are not demonstrating that they are learning to be the kind of man I know you want them to be. They're going to demonstrate the kind of man you teach them to be. And I'm not really sure what to do about that. Can you hear me? Mm-hmm. That's how you do that. The woman has to talk to her man to get him to move the way she needs him to move. You're not going to get nothing with that.
That's crazy how it's kind of aligned to what we were just.
Yeah, what you were just saying. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, crazy.
Oh man, bro. Yeah, 100%. You know, I think what it is like I take it like perhaps how I perceive it is like it's personal. You know, I think if I were to in those conversations that I have with my wife, I think, and my mom, like if I were to take me out of the equation, right, my feelings out of the equation, and just look at what's happening and what needs to happen, and then how do I get it, or how do I communicate in a way where they understand the importance of what needs to happen. I think that's what I need to practice, is that like I put a lot of, you know, my emotions and like they should know this. I know it. Why don't they know it? You know, I think a lot of that emotion comes out forward whenever I'm talking to my mom and my wife about, you know, shit that needs to get done or shit that pissed me off, you know.
Yeah, like the teacher example. You know, like it's fucking 4. Like 2 + 2 is 4, but they kept on putting 6 down. You're like, it's fucking 4. It's been 4. You know it's 4. I know I've been showing you it's 4, but they just can't understand why it's still 6. But yeah, like just like retracing the steps, and not even that too. Like it goes with for your wife too. You know, to help you understand her and you as well. You know, because you two are the leader for your family. So if you guys got to be a team to communicate correctly, move like internally to move correctly, other than just you know, showing the math problem. Like, hey, this is it. Like, but how do we get there? You know, how do we both understand that it's going to be 2? If we go in separate rooms, we still know that it's going to be 2.
Yeah.
You know,
That's a like a high skill too, right? The leadership aspect of things is that, like, you know, as I'm trying to be the leader of this family, my kids are growing up and they're being, you know, they're a lot smarter tomorrow. You know, with each passing day, they're becoming smarter. And so for me to lead this family, you know, I'm going to need to acquire this type of skill to communicate and to really be patient, and in order to get the results that needs to be gotten, you know. So I think
yeah.
Thanks for bringing that up, dude. Yeah. I was not expecting this. I was expecting to be right in all of these videos.
I mean, I'm not saying that you're wrong, man. Really, no, you are right. It's just how you go about it.
My execution, yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty elementary, you know. I'm still stuck at, you know, my raged out 20-year-old kid, you know, thinking he knows everything. That's what it sounds like now that you're reminding me.
That's funny.
I sound like I'm arguing with my dad again. God damn, fuck. Still the same person, you know, Peter? Fuck.
You know, I'm glad. I think like this is kind of the start of change, I guess I want to say, because I think when your kids become teenagers, I think that's when it really starts to challenge you. because when they become teenagers, they have their own mind, and man, it's just building up. You're getting ready for the battles.
Yeah.
Uh,
100%, man. You know, like, like, like. I kind of, I guess, remember a glimpse of me back talking to my parents, and then just looking down at them. I think if my dad kind of knew all this stuff that we're talking about, I think conversations would have been significantly different. My life would have been different. And then
and
so I think with
talk
us,
about it.
what?
Let's talk about it. Give me a scenario, a situation that happened with your dad.
I remember this. It was like a long time ago. I think I was in middle school. I was playing Need for
Okay.
Speed, and then
Okay.
out of nowhere, he comes out. And he's like, "Son, if you applied this same um, obsession and skill to your schooling, you would do so much better." And I was like, "Where is this coming from?" What I'm saying?
Okay. Okay.
And so I remember that conversation. I think the timing.
Gives me word for word.
If I don't remember word for word, but I remember that was like
Yeah.
the discussion, and then eventually I turned off the game. I got mad and stormed off. I think if maybe if setting, if not setting, then um I don't know. I think the setting, and then and having these more serious conversations. I didn't have many of those with my dad or with my parents, and so I think that's played a part of it. And that's also you're in middle school, you're going through puberty. But after high school, I remember he kept telling me like get married, son, and get your life started, right? Like I think there's a lot of wisdom in that. But he just said that. That was it. There was no context to it. He just kept saying
Yeah.
that, and I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? My life has started. I'm doing shit. And he was like, son, just get married and get your life started. And I'm like, dog, you ain't giving me meat and bones with that. You know what I'm saying? You just I don't know, Dad. I just fuck it. You fucking crazy.
What do you think your dad could have done better?
Elaborated more on that. You know what I'm saying? I think like man, I think it's habitual, right? And there's a lot of more complicated things too. I think like my dad was a heavy drinker, and then so I just never saw. I just no. I had no respect for my dad because of that piece, and so there's that piece too. But I think like if having deep conversations was a regular thing, I think it would have been easier to have those hard conversations. Because he's a lot like me, or I should say I'm a lot like him in the way that I would like to have like life conversations like what you and me have. Like I sometimes I can have that with my older sister, but she likes to go off on her own thing. But I think if my dad was, I guess, incorporated that more, and then perhaps maybe if he would have elaborated on what that meant, because like now that I am grown, that I am married, have kids, right? So there are steps to that, right? Like, because when you're single, you fuck up, it's just you that pays that price. But when you're married, fucking up, not only you pays the price, but then your wife does. So you have to make decisions, a little bit more wiser. You have to reduce risk. When you have 4 kids and you're taking care of your mom, or I guess not that beast, but you have kids, right? You can't afford to fuck up because your wife and your kids pay for it as a man, right? And so I think that's what he meant when he said, get married, get your life started, because you realize that, like, when you are married, you fuck up. You know, you're gonna fuck up for the rest of your life, but you learn different things than you would when you're single, because when you're committed in a committed, loving relationship, right? Yeah, you can learn the skills to communicate as a single person, but you apply that and see what works and what doesn't work when you're in a committed married relationship. And then when you have kids, right? And then you're gonna want legacy, so you start, solidifying your foundation, because your foundation is no longer just for you, it's for your wife and your kids. And then you start having to spend, well, you spend almost damn near $0 on bullshit, when you got a wife and kids. And so that goes towards, savings, that goes towards, eliminating dead debt, that goes towards, a down payment on a house for your kids to grow up in. So that's the life getting started piece. You can have a career and so if he elaborated like that, share some life experience and that perspective, I think I would have still been a dick, but but that would have stuck, So
to sum it up, for what you're saying, he wanted you to have a purpose.
I guess
He wanted you to find his son, get a wife, so you can find a purpose for yourself, and that's exactly what he meant. But he didn't say it like that.
Dog, no, if I was in my dad's shoes, I'm like, son, you got a lot of potential, but you're fucking up. You are wasting so much fucking time and money doing what you're doing. This is what you needed. That would have been me, and then I would have just taken all. I was like, fuck you. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm chasing my dreams.
I'm gonna be a underground Need for Speed, freaking track star. Trust me.
Oh, shoot, dog. Man, yeah. Like the skill of just communicating effectively is so important, man. I need to work on that, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
The podcast that I saw with Dr. K, he talks about this specific moment of a kid, a teenager, addicted to games and wondering why they like games more than life. And the mother was trying to get the kid off video games, and so the mother and the teenager, they communicate really well, but the mother wanted him to just get off video games. He would still do his homework, but he only do his homework behind bad intent. So the mother was never really happy, even though he did do the homework, but he only did the homework just to go back to the game. And the mother didn't like that, right? Even she's happy that she's happy that he did his homework, but she wasn't truly happy because he just only did it to get back in the game. It was, man, it's pretty deep, and it's just communicating correctly. That's really the key. And I don't know much, but these stuff are interesting to me, man. It's just one of those things. It's like, oh, that makes total sense, because we're all human beings. We all want similar things. We understand that dopamine is what we want and what we chase, and how do we tame that, and how do we take advantage of life. That's great, man. Cool.
Shout out to Sky real quick. He said, there comes a time when you are expected to take leadership. You're no longer this high school, college boy, and now it's time you take initiative. I think what your father is saying is that it is now your turn to take lead. That's wild, man. 'Cause that's kind of what it, like, I remember, like, my dad always fucking said, like, son, one day I'm not going to be here. And I'm just like, shut the fuck up, dude. You're going to be here for a long ass time. And sure enough, he's dead. But that was what he was always trying to instill, like, these wisdom and these moments of, heart to heart talk, and then I would just shut him down. And Goddamn. Yeah. Thanks, Guy. Thanks for that comment. Real dope.
Yeah, that's as a teenager. That's a tough conversation, man. Because especially with our parents, knowing my parents too, they they just really vague with their words. Like you're saying, okay, start our life, and then what happens? I get married. What happens? Do I get whatever trophy did I get? So
That's funny. Yeah.
my dad, so he still tells me that, and Dad, I need to find a girlfriend first.
Yeah. How do I go from single to get married and then life started? Like what's in between? Damn it! You know what I'm saying?
I just get married and then that's it. Like what? And then you're happy, and then in general too, man. Like there's never a really ending to anything, So
100%.
there's always something to chase, and there's never like a true happiness to something.
Yeah.
This is kind of cringe, but this is true. It's not about the destination; it's about the journey. As cringe as it is, that's the fact.
Hey, man.
You know,
That's truth, man. That's truth. That's a universal truth, man.
yeah.
Cool, man. All right. With that being said, man, let's wrap it up with the last video, brother.
All right, let's do it.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and swallowed up? Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and
You should have swallowed. You should have swallowed.
Swallowed. Have you ever been swallowed up? Ah, shit, that's funny, bruh. God damn, I've been waiting to show you that since February, or the beginning of February. But we had the Riz episode, and then last week's canceled Riz episode, and now here we go, swallowed. Have you ever been swallowed up?
That's funny. I have nothing to say to that. No words. Lots of words right now, man.
Oh shit! It sounded like a good message, but just how he said it, you know what I'm saying? The emphasis. Oh man, bro.
Swallow.
Oh shit, dog. That made me uncomfortable. God damn. I'm sweating, bro. I'm nervous. I'm getting nervous, bro. That's some super gay shit, bro. But it's funny, man. That shit made me laugh, bro. That shit made me giggle, dog. God damn, that's so funny, man. Shit.
I got you next week. I got you. I didn't think gay stuff was appropriate. On here, so I'm gonna.
We do all kinds of joke on here, man. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. But other than that, Philip said Avatar is finally out. What the heck? That's so random.
On Netflix. I'm about to watch that after this, Philip.
Oh, the blue Avatar, right?
No. The Last Airbender. It's a series, 8 episode on Netflix.
Oh, okay. I'll find a date and then I'll watch that.
Okay.
That'll be next year. Hopefully, it's still on Netflix.
Just get one of those e-pals, bro. Just get one of those e-pals, you know?
Oh, maybe I can watch it on stream. Do the live stream about it and watch stream.
You have Netflix?
I have my brother's account, but they locked me out.
Oh, okay.
So I have to figure that out.
Okay.
But yeah. But hopefully next week I get my new computer and I won't be on the phone anymore, and the quality to this will be different. Well, other than that, guys, we'll see you guys next Thursday. Thank you for tuning in on the Thursday podcast. We'll see you guys every Tuesday and I don't want to steal Peter's mojo. So
Why'd you mention Tuesday? What's happening on Tuesday?
Thursday, man.
Okay. I was like, we see you every Tuesday. I was like, you been seeing these people without me? You son of a bitch. Okay, yeah. I know what time it is, man. The Make It Rain podcast every Thursday. Shout out to everybody who was on. Cassie was on. Sky was on. Philip, Chad was on. Not a big crowd, but hey, you can always rewatch. We got our TikTok that we're trying to grow. Very important to us because of the live feature. I think the live feature is going to be very beneficial. So if you haven't already followed us there, follow us on TikTok in the link below. We're signing out. You have any last words, brother?
No, not that. No. I'll let you guys know how it goes down with Avatar if I end up finding a date. Anyways, see you guys next Thursday, and you're out.
You're like, I really want a date.
But hopefully I get the computer next week, and then I'm gonna start doing the longer podcast and see if I can just do that. I don't know, 5 hours a day. Damn, bro. I was like, that's a lot of hours.
Dude, you literally could stream. You could stream, doing homework. You know what I'm saying? Like, just get into the practice of, hey, what up, guys? I'm doing my homework, and then you just stay on, and then you can say, watch me study or help me study or whatever. A study stream.
Okay. Yeah, I'll figure something out. So, pretty excited. Hopefully, get it next week and get that going. Yeah.
Cool.
Other than that, man, you have anything else?